scoop out your belly, find your shoulder blade tips, and curl up. Round down, scoop, and curl up. I'm recording this on my iPhone, so there's not music to the studio. Last week I had some feedback from people on Zoom videos that said between the music, the conversations, and the cueing, it was hard to follow what was going on. And if your internet gets choppy, mine shouldn't, because I have a booster and an accelerated internet package for this exact thing. It'll like kind of chop up, but usually the sound stays consistent. So if you can hear the cueing, you'll be okay keeping up with whatever we're doing. And if you come to class, you already know what I do. So it should be somewhat familiar. Now stay at your shoulder blade tips. Sink your breastbone toward your pubic bone. Lift your legs into tabletop, toes pointed. Inhale, 5 breaths. And exhale, 5 breaths. Folding your ribs toward your hips. Inhale, 5. And exhale, 5. Can tell I have not been using my lungs as much as I usually do teaching cycle classes. Inhale, 5. And exhale a little bit deeper. Inhale, 5. And exhale, 5. Inhale, flood your lungs, strong straight arms. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Inhale. And exhale, hands behind your head, reach your legs out, lower, long levers. Keeping your bra hook anchored into the mat, reach your legs long, and come back up. I went running on, I think it was Saturday, with my son, James, who's 15. So now this is gonna timestamp this film piece, video clip. But he was waiting for me, and I was chasing him for the entire mile that we ran. It was really amazing. But because I ran faster than I'm comfortable, or faster than my regular pace, ran like a 7.5 minute mile, I had like, my lungs were taxed in a way that they haven't been taxed since we're not spinning in the gyms because of the coronavirus. And it was really weird. I kept coughing and I'm like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with my lungs? It's funny how quickly our mind goes a little bit nuts. And then I remembered, oh yeah, that's cardio. I used to do that. Reach one more time. Good. Drop the ball, single leg kicks, pull hard, and lift your chest up toward your thigh. And then switch reach, switch reach. Good. Straighter, straight leg. Press through. Kick, switch, chest up, kick, switch. Beautiful. Folding your ribs toward your kneecap. Lift and switch. Good. Switch and switch. Chest up. Feel your rib cage sliding toward your pelvis. 2 more. 1 more. Now knee in, tuck in, like you're gonna kiss your knee. Fold. Little bit deeper, little bit higher. Bring your breastbone toward your thigh. Switch kick. Good. Folding your ribs. Beautiful. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Now crisscross, twist and twist. Can you keep your shoulders off the floor? Keeping this tuck in your waist. It's like a little bit depressed C curve. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Lifting your chest up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and grab your thighs, rock up, scoop out your belly, and hold that shape. So find a C curve, hollow your waist here. Good. Now rock back a little and up a little. Keeping that roundness in your low back. Rock back a little and up a little. It's like you're freezing the front side of your body, like putting it in a mold and holding it, casting your abs in this big tuck. Round back a little, up a little, back a little, up a little, back a little, up a little. Okay, now grab your soft prop. It may be a ball, it may be a pillow, whatever you have. grab a pillow off the couch, put your forehead onto the ball or the pillow, round your back, and hold that C curve a little bit tighter. It's like we went from a capital C to a lowercase c. If you're homeschooling small children, you may have talked about that today. Hollow your waist, keep the C curve, round back and round up. Hollowing your waist, sucking your belly inside the frame of your bones, round back and up, round back and up. Now when you're feeling pretty good about this, let go. Keep that shape with your spine. You'll find if you kick with your legs, the ball will bounce and maybe fall. Lucky you, I can't see you. One more. Good. And all the way up. Put the ball with a soft prop behind you. Back bend over, stretch. Open up your chest. Walk your feet a little wider than your mat, and then windshield wiper your knees. So stretch out your back. Ribs far away from your pelvis, get long, and then pull your front ribs down toward the mat. Suck your belly in off your t-shirt. Good. Couple more. Walk your feet back in. Arms overhead. Gather your shoulders around the ball. Let the long bones of your arms drop like you could pick up the ball with your shoulder blades or your pillow, and then tuck and roll back up. Tip your pelvis, shoulders back. Gather your shoulder blades around the ball. Tuck and come back up. Lift here. Round back, scoop out your belly, reach. And then come back up, shoulders stay back. Scoop out your belly, lift. Tip, tuck, back, bend over. And come back up, lift. Good. Now put the prop between your knees. Drop both shins to one side. Twist your ribs a little bit, hollow your waist, and then come down hips, waist, ribs, and then reach here long and strong. Arms up, tuck and roll up. With your pelvis in rotation, you're working your internal obliques from your hip bone to your rib cage. Hollow your waist as you move. Suck your body inside the frame of your bones. Peel back and come up. Good, tuck and roll back, round your back, scoop out your belly, curl up, round back, hollow your waist, reach, and curl up. 2 more times. So I got a note in an email, was it an email or a text? Said school is now canceled for the rest of the year per the governor. So sad. I'm sad for Jet because he won't get the rest of his senior year, but he's not. He doesn't really care about those things, so I guess that's good. Of all kids to lose their senior year in my tribe, this one's not that interested in it. Twist, put your elbow on the floor, breathe into your back, and then as you exhale, knees and chest to center. Inhale, breathe, and exhale. Good, twist, and exhale to center. Inhale, reach, exhale to center. Inhale, twist, exhale to center. Good, inhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Big rotation, only 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Good, switch sides. Round down, bone by bone. Reach, stretch, settle into both shoulder blades. Little tucks here. Scoop out your belly. As you tuck up, we want our transverse abdominal wall flat. So our obliques, internal obliques come up. Your pubic bone slides toward your rib, or your rib cage slides toward your pubic bone. This distance gets shorter. It gets shorter, and you want that connection to be as direct as possible. You don't want to have to wrap your obliques around your stomach and intestines. So you need your transverse abdominal wall to fire. Lift your pelvic floor as you come up. Especially as the work gets harder. Lift your pelvic floor as your body leaves the mat. So as this work gets harder, lift your pelvic floor. Some of you may have been in the class at the Village. I know Tracy Kramer said she had to work and she wouldn't be on this Zoom class, but I said, in a pretty busy mat class at the Village, I said, so as it gets harder, lift your pelvic floor. And Tracy, in her little smug, smirky way, says, we should put that on a t-shirt. And I could never cue that work of the TBA without thinking of Tracy and the pelvic floor contraction. Good, tap back to your waist, scoop out your belly, twist, put your elbow on the floor, and traction yourself around on the floor. So really push into the floor, twist your ribs all the way around. Take a breath here where there's no space and your spine is twisted. Go ahead and breathe. When you breathe, notice what moves. Does your bottom rib move? Does your chest move? Does your belly move? What if you wouldn't let your belly move because you sucked it in? Then what moves? Your lungs and diaphragm won't be denied, so use them to make your space. Okay, now inhale here, make space. And then exhale, come to center. Inhale, make space. Exhale, come to center. Inhale for space, exhale, come to center. Inhale for space, exhale, come to center. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, beautiful. Let's do 4 more. Good. And that's it. Again. Awesome. Back to center. Come onto your hands and knees. Gather your shoulder blades behind you and then separate them on your back. We're just setting our shoulders into neutral. Neutral, not always natural. Drop your shoulder blades so they're flat across your back. You're not pinching them together. You're not shrugging your shoulders up. Your shoulders are low. They're flat across your back. Your rib cage is in. So you're not dropping your breastbone and squeezing your shoulder blades. They're neutral. Good. Press out into a plank. Strong straight legs. Chest up, shoulders back. Rib cage in. Hold this plank, belly in. Hold your front ribs toward your spine. And then triceps bring you down. Hold there. Turn your toenails to the mat. And back bend up. Roll your shoulders back. Open up your chest. Moving your arm bones in the socket with straight elbows. Good. 2 more. 1 more. Pelvis forward. If you feel crunchy, uncomfortable in your low back, lift your pelvic floor to support yourself with your TVA, transverse abdominals. Good. Tuck round. On top of your toenails, stretch out the tops of your feet. Then flip your feet and stretch the bottoms of your feet. Pedal here. Lift 1 foot at a time. Lift your sitting bones up away from your hamstrings. Let your breastbone come towards your knees. Can you notice where your shoulder blades are on your back? Are they together? Are they apart? Are they in the middle? We're looking for middle. We're also looking for the longest armpits you've ever had. So lift your ribs away from your arms and push your arms away from your ribs. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Don't touch the floor. Hold on to your arms. Turn your toes to the mat. Back bend up. And then over the tops of your feet, stretch your shins, stretch your feet as long as you can. Maybe your feet cramp a little bit. That's okay. That's the muscle getting stronger involuntarily. Flip your feet and pedal here. So tomorrow we're going to try Zooming from our outdoor class. I don't know how the audio will be. I don't know how the video will be. If it's terrible, just hang up and come back at 6 o'clock p.m. Lift up both heels, tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. The outdoor class, we'll try to Zoom and then switch, heels other way. Back to center, into your plank. Now your mid-back's warmed up, your core feels strong. You're gonna step off the mat and switch, and switch, and switch. This is definitely better with music. Sorry about that, it's because we're recording so we can put this on YouTube for Kristen, who can't get away from her child. Press out and out, and I totally get it. I had way too many children. Tap and tap, ribs in, abs in. Reach, collarbones wide, press out and out, reach out. There's just certain ages that are demanding. And then they come back around and do it again and again. Beautiful. 4 more like this, 3 more like this, 2 more like this. Put your right hand in the middle of your mat, left hand up in the air, and side bend, tap your hip, over, pivoting around your shoulder blade, tap down, up and over, tap back down, moving your shoulder blade over your rib cage, tap down and over, tap and over. Beautiful. Tap, tap. 2 more. 1 more. Good, switch hands right in the middle of your mat, pivot on your feet, side plank, open up your chest, tap your hip, and reach over. Good, stretch long. Feeling like the shoulder blade tip is the pivot point on your side bend. Good, lift your waist, hips into your ribs. So nice, 2 more. 1 more. Fabulous. Bring your bottom knee in, your top leg back. We're in a mermaid stance. Settle into both hips, reach up and over, head back, chin up, and back over, stretch. Up and over, reach. Back over in your mermaid, folding your ribs. Good. And over, and over. Fabulous. Folding your rib cage, reach. Good. What does it say? There's an error on my Zoom screen. Hand back, hips forward. Back bend here. Again, pivoting right around your shoulder blade tip. Good, breathe here. Bend your elbow. Push off the floor and back bend here. I taught a class in Park City. It was kind of funny. Every other Saturday we offered this Pilates class because that's when I was there, every other Saturday morning. Bend your elbow for like many years. Switch, I think 5 or 6. Bend your elbow, push off the floor. It was at Promontory Resort, and there was a guy there who worked really hard, had kind of some chronic body issues and a shoulder issue. And I told him the more intimate your relationship with your shoulder blade tip, the better your shoulder will feel. Because I told him before to strengthen his mid-back, and that didn't stick. So I was trying something a little more detailed. Have a seat. If you can feel just where your shoulder blade tips are and how they move, it can really change how your shoulders operate. Settle into your pelvis, switching your legs. You saw that little switch? Side bend over, reach up and over. Get as tall as you can in the middle. Tall, long, connected. Lace up your spine. Your head's over your shoulders, shoulders over your hips. Reach, fold. Good, reach, fold. Tipping in your rib cage. Beautiful. So nice. Couple more. Last time. Hand behind you, push your hips up. Reach here, opening up your back hip flexor. This makes a huge difference in how well you can work your glutes. If your hip flexor won't glide behind your pelvis, it's hard to get into the glute muscle. Bend your elbow a little bit, push off the floor and switch. Pivoting around your shoulder blade tip, breastbone toward the ceiling, opening your heart. Bend your elbow, push off the floor and switch. Good, push off the floor and switch. Beautiful, push off the floor, switch. Good, and switch. Again, switch. Last one, switch. Okay, great. Grab your soft prop. If it's a pillow, if it's a ball, grab it, put it behind your calf. If you have a very light weight, you can use a light weight. Kick up, point your toe. At the Arizona Country Club, what this class is replacing my ballet bar and Pilates class at 10:45. And we don't have a bar, and I don't know what props you have at home, so I'm not doing too much bar-related things. I'm not really doing anything. The other problem with bar work is it's standing, and it changes where I have to set up the cameras. So anyway, it gets complicated that way. At the club we have, where I started, this little weighted ball. It's 2 pounds. I love it. I did find it on Amazon. I have them here. I have just like 3 or 4 here. But kick up, kick out. It makes this work a little bit deeper. Just to have like 2 pounds. It's amazing how lots of repetition of 2 pounds feels very heavy over time. So watch your shoulders. Mine were creeping up. Drop them back. Feel like the back side of your armpit is alert and connected to your rib cage. Good. Kick up, kick out. Soft point with your toe. Good. Now circle here, stirring your thigh bone in the socket. Right, just like that. Big circles. Can you make more of the circle above your pelvis without arching your back, just moving your thigh bone? Yes. And reverse. Big circle, more of the circle above your pelvis. Good. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Press into a plank. I'm going to really count carefully for 8, 7, 6, because I know it's hard. We'll get distracted and talk about things, and someone will be counting and go, how much longer? Kick up, kick out. Good. Press up and out. Push up. Tighten your seat. Feel your booty. Hold your spine strong. That's right. And circle here, stirring your thigh bone. Reverse. Beautiful. 3 more, 2 more. Good. Keeping your toe pointed, push back into elephant. Kick as high as you can here. Up. You don't have to worry about arching your back from the elephant position. Kick as hard as you want, as high as you want. Tighten your seat and notice that space where your hamstring and sitting bone meet. Little bit higher, little bit stronger. Pull your rib cage in. Kick up, kick out. Little bit higher, little bit stronger. Good. Gathering your shoulder blades behind you. And stir your thigh bone in the socket really high. Coax your thigh bone up a little bit higher. Pulling your front ribs in, your belly tight. And reverse. Stirring here, higher. Reach through your thigh bone. 2 more. 1 more. Bring your knee into your nose, stretch. Drop your soft prop. Kick up, reach, extend. Bring your knee in, stretch. Press out. Bring your knee in. Press out. Bring your knee in. Stay in this upright position. Look up at your hands. Bring your elbows down to the mat and press up. Elbows down and up. Elbows down and up. Holding on to your abs. 1 more. Good, step up into pigeon. Now pigeon pose is not your thing, and you feel like your femur just doesn't turn in the socket enough, sit on your soft prop or sit on a roller. Whatever you want to sit on to support your hip off the floor is fine. As long as you're feeling a stretch in your front hip, you're doing it right. Walk out, reach out, stretch out. Nice. And then walk back up. Breastbone up. Walk out, out, out. Reach, press, breathe. And then back up. Open up your chest. Good. Walk out over your knee so your spine is in a side bend. Reach out, stretch. Back up. Now over your ankle, reach. And back up. Good, back to center. Pick up your back heel. Stretch into your thigh here. Feel your thigh bone drop toward the mat. The top of your back femur toward your front heel. Right. Good. And then bring the back leg around. Stack it on top of your front shin. Our yoga friend told us this was called burning logs. It's like a massive hip stretch. Feels like the cartilage and ligaments in your hips are gonna rip apart like a chicken leg, but never seen it happen. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale. Now inhale as you push out. Inhale, stretch, relax your pelvic floor here. Feel as though you're breathing into your sitting bones. And then exhale, restack, lift your pelvic floor. Inhale, expand. Exhale, come back. Inhale, expand, breathe into your pelvis. Exhale, reconnect, zip up your core and your pelvic floor. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract, connect. Inhale, expand and release into your hips a little bit further. Bring your breastbone a little bit lower. Excellent. All right, whole series, other side, left leg. Take your soft prop and hold it with your calf. Shoulder blades gather on your back. Let's set them in neutral. Away from your ears, long spine, front ribs in. Your belly's not hanging out toward the floor. Suck your rib cage in. Kick up and up and up. Tighten your seat, collarbones wide. Kick like crazy. Feel your glutes. Feel where your hamstring and sitting bone meet. Kick up with the soft point. Beautiful. Ribs in, abs in, chin up. So nice. Good. Then kick up and kick out. Reach out, kick up. Tightening your seat, noticing your glutes. If you can't feel it, you're probably not doing it. Like, think your glutes on. Feel where your hamstring and sitting bone meet. Imagine a Beyonce booty. Most of us don't have a shot at that, but we could imagine it. It's amazing the power of your imagination. Try to think your glutes as perky as you can. Then circle here, stirring your thigh bone in the socket. A little bit higher. Reach up and around, beautiful. Collarbones wide, shoulders down low. That's right. Beautiful, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and reverse. Other way, stirring your thigh bone in the socket. So if you feel that social distancing is 6 feet in the light of day, tomorrow at 9 a.m. we'll be at Lisa Ross's house, and she has a turf soccer field. So what's nice about the turf, rather than like park grass or my grass, is it's stiff, it's like even, it's equal, so both of your hands are the same height. In Pilates, we really like balance. Balance over the joints, balance right to left, And so that turf foundation makes a huge difference. All right, let's press into our plank. I'm gonna count. Kick up, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, abs in 3, 2, and kick up, kick out. Reach out and up. Feel your glutes, up and up and up. Beautiful. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and circle. Stir your thigh bones. Circling, circling. Beautiful. A little bit higher. 4, 3, 2. Reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And then push back into elephant. Kick up as high as you want. There's no risk of back bending here. Even if you're hypermobile, kick hard into your thigh bone. Feel your booty. Think your glutes on. As you kick up, lift your pelvic floor. You'll get more support from your transverse abdominal wall with your pelvic floor contracted. So kick harder, lift higher, feel more. Deeper connection with yourself. Good. 2 more, 1 more. Then kick up, kick out. Up and out. Making an L shape with your kneecap as you have so many times before. Don't let your pelvis tip or drip or drop down. And then circle here, stirring your thigh bone in the socket. Gathering your shoulders on your back. Knowing where your shoulder blades tips are on your back. Feel the mid-back support of all this. Reverse. Four more. 3 more. 2 more. Bring your knee in tight to your nose. Drop the ball. Kick up, stretch, lengthen. Bring your knee in. Press up. Bring your knee in. Press up. Just feeling your thigh bone moving in that sagittal plane. 1 more. Okay, so pedal here. Come out. Triceps for 4, 3, 2, last 1. All the way up. Bring your left leg in to your pigeon pose. Settle into your hips. So again, if your hip will not do that and it puts a searing pain in the outside of your knee, sit on something. It's just that your femur isn't comfortable rolling in the socket. It's okay to grab your ball and have a seat. Good. Settle in here. Shoulders low here, breastbone high here. Good. So I have 2 cameras, 1 Zoom camera and 1 regular camera. The regular camera is to upload to YouTube. I am not sure how to do that in Zoom. I know there's a way to record in Zoom, but the camera quality seems better on my new iPhone than my 12-year-old computer, so that may be part of it. Okay, pick up your back leg, stretch into your quad here. Feel like the top of your thigh bone is dropping down toward the mat. Breathe into your hip. Beautiful. Then release that and walk out over your shin. Lengthen, stretch, breathe. Breathe into your back. Move your back ribs. And walk your hands back up. Walk out over your knees. So side bend your rib cage and reach out, stretch out, breathe here. Breathe into your ribs. Hold your belly in. Walk back in. Over your ankle, reach out, stretch out, side bend this way. Breathe into your ribs. Breathe into your back. And walk back in. Good, bring your back leg over your front shin. This burning logs pose, so useful. If you don't feel it very much, you may be able to move your heel over your knee a little bit more. Try that, see if that helps. Helps you feel more. Not helps make it easier. If it's too much and you do feel like your skin is ripping off your bones, you could drop your foot closer to your calf, and that makes the stretch a lot easier. So feel what you want to feel in your hips. Good. Lace up your spine, lift your pelvic floor, and exhale. And then inhale. Relax your pelvic floor. Feel like you're breathing into your sitting bones. And then exhale, come back up. Exhale, lift your pelvic floor, zip up your core. And then inhale, reach out, stretch out, breathe here. Breathe into your sitting bones. And then exhale, lift up your pelvic floor. Inhale, reach out, 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 out. And exhale, come back in. One more time, inhale. And exhale, come back, lift your pelvic floor. If you have a roller, grab it. If not, you can just walk this up or roll on a ball. However you want to. Move your shoulders in the socket. You can even just slide your hands on the floor. Kristen told me she's used paper plates instead of gliders. You could use that also. Anything where you bring your shoulders into the socket and then reach them out. Drop your shoulder blades down, reach them out, drop them down, reach them out. As your shoulder blades drop down, think about lifting your pelvic floor up. As you lift your pelvic floor up, you'll feel your waist condense up away from the mat. And then reach out. Lift your pelvic floor, drop your shoulder blades, reach out and relax. Lift your pelvic floor, drop your shoulder blades, reach out and relax. Good, so find that sensation, moving your shoulder blades. Then start to pivot around your shoulder blades, lifting your pelvic floor as you come up, and then reach out, 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 stretch. Drop your shoulder blades, lift your pelvic floor up, 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 and then relax as you come out. Drop your shoulder blades low, lift your pelvic floor up, chin up, head up, look up, breastbone up, and then reach out, relax. Shoulder blades low, pelvic floor high, and back bend here. Good, now stay in your back bend and flutter kick your legs. Lift, 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 lift. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your roller in close. Hands under your collarbones, toes into the mat. Press your legs up, press your arms up. Knees out wide, wider than your mat, and settle into your hips. Push one hand into the roller and your other hand under. Twist all the way around and take a breath under your collarbone. Take a breath under your shoulder blade. Try to hold your belly in and let your pelvis relax and your back relax. So it may feel like you're breathing into your sitting bones. It may feel like you're pushing your shoulder blade out. One more big breath, holding your belly in, move the air somewhere new. Come back up, switch sides. Twist, rotate. Oh no, Zoom ended. Well, we're gonna finish this video, you and I. The Zoom people fell off at 40 minutes. I knew they would. Twist, rotate on your other side. Inhale, breathe. And exhale, relax. Inhale, breathe, big giant breath into your sitting bones. And relax. Inhale under your shoulder blades. Hold your belly in a little bit tighter. Lift your pelvic floor a little bit higher. And relax. One more time. Breathe, lift, connect, fill up. And all the way up. Stretch in ways you haven't stretched by using the air into places you haven't been. Thanks for coming in. I will see you soon.